Okay. So, let's just make sure everything's running correctly here. I ran a quick test on this a moment ago. Just want to see that it's working. All right. So, good. All right. Let's go back to this screen. And, yep, where's my mouse? There we go. We're going to head on over. And we are going to start a new character in a game that I have thoroughly enjoyed over the years. I took a long break for what was it, 4 or 5 years. This game is still quite good. I can still.
The orphan came from the northwest, a slave, and bought his freedom with iron and blood. Lan's dual swords and spears left a crimson trail on his journey across the lands. His strikes seemed fueled by the gods themselves, flying with endless endurance, purchasing his life with every open gullet. Foes found him impossible to pin down, often stunned by the very blows they would try to deflect.
These voiceovers are new
as if his
to me.
frenzy could not be put on hold. Even in the most dire moments, he would rise from the ashes to hack his enemies to pieces. Lan's overwhelming speed and ferocity
I'm not going to be turning off my fan because my computer runs incredibly hot. So we're just going to keep it
came from the
blowing.
And bought his
Alright, is she just going to repeat that shit again? Like, how do I turn that
Lan's dual swords
mute?
and spears left a crimson trail on his journey across the lands. His strikes seemed fueled by the gods themselves, flying with...
Okay, that shuts her up. Okay, so you have a series of characters to choose from here. When I first played this, only these first 3 were available. I guess when the game first came out, only these 2 were available, which is interesting. And just before I quit, they were just about to add him. And when I came back after years and years, they had the first 9. Or no, they had these. What is that? 11. 11 actually. So I have never played with this character, so that's the character that I'm going to try here. And I don't know what her style is. Like, each of them has a unique play style. Lon is quick, and he has a good dodge ability to get out of the way of damage. He's got 2 different weapons. Yeah. You call that a spear? Fiona is one of the...
The shield maiden rode out of the south.
Yeah, whatever. Was my first character, and utilizes, instead of dodging for the most part, just utilizes the shield, and and the counterattack, which is a fantastic ability. They added in an interesting... Let's see if it's listed here. Nope. Is this it? No. These are all just a series of... Oh, here it is. Am I correct in that? Yeah. So I think this is an ability they added later. Yeah. That allows you to, as you're doing your combo, instead of blocking per se and stopping your combo, you can use this ability that you get later on to kind of reset your combo by 1 hit. So, as you're going through your combos, it's like right clicks and then a left click. It's kind of like Dynasty Warriors in that, like, you have several different chain combos you can do. Right click, left click, right click, left click, 3 rights and a left, and if I'm remembering correctly, 4 rights and a left. I might have that backwards. Or not backwards, but I might have added 1 too many. And obviously she has this cool ability right here. 2, 3, 4, then the kick. So what happens is if you're going through your combo and you get to that, you hit him with that, and then you just so happen to be able to use this at that exact moment, you can get 2 of these really powerful kicks off. Really cool. I enjoyed playing her. Evie has
the sorceress appeared on our shores from a
few ranged attacks. Battle sites get you into the fray of things.
Dominating the battlefield with an exotic melange of physical prowess and magical mastery. She tore enemies asunder with bolts of the arcane, or set them alight with a wave of her staff.
And it,
though she commanded attention with her grace and youth.
Over all these years. I'm just checking it out. They're listed.
The
What they're listed as here.
Rode out.
Bella's one that
blew into
I have
town
not
like a fragrant ocean
gotten very far with.
The silver witch appeared.
This one I like.
The vagrant princess glides across the battlefield, dancing between her foes and
louder on this one
of steel. Misled by her fragile appearance, her enemies fall prey to the brutality of her bastard sword as she crushes them with savage grace. Those foolish enough to cross her become her playthings, and she sends them to oblivion for her
Hopefully I didn't just
twisted amusement.
fuck everyone's ears.
Unyielding in the face of death, Delia uses her royal training to dismantle.
But yeah, this says that it's a bastard sword. Clearly it is
a legion
more
of
than
mercenaries.
that. Shut the hell up. And she's got a lot of fun abilities, but I'm not very good with her. So we're gonna try this, lady.
Knight slices her way through a mass of foes, wielding her enormous.
So right now, I guess she only has 1 weapon. Most of them have 2 or get 2.
And stoke the flame of her ancestral power.
She's got a counterattack as well, so this should be interesting.
Dodges and darts across the battlefield. Her dragon spine crackles with blue heat, cutting through flesh.
Oh, is that weapon a dragon spine?
She is the last descendant of the great winged serpents, able to transform, carrying the final torch for all of dragonkind. She is legend made manifest.
Yeah, cool. Huh, the first 2 swings of that kind of reminded me of, what's that move set from, the Abyss Walkers. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and start with this character. So the one thing they added since I originally played this way back in the day is like a little opening bit of story for each character, I believe. Oh, I didn't shake that up. Shake it up. Do 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 do. Shake it up. Shake it up. Character is loading. Shake it up. See what's happening here. Okay, it's loading. There we go. Okay. So, everything seems to be doing alright. I'm not looking at chat, so if anyone pops in there, I'm still looking at my capture screen just to make sure that everything is capturing correctly. Alright, so we have various things to choose from. Now some of these, this is a free-to-play game, so of course there are various cosmetics that you can only get by paying real money for. You can only you only have this selection of hairs and skin, eyebrows. I don't believe you have any makeup at this time. make up something you have to pay with real money. There are dozens of hairstyles that you can get if you pay money. You can only change your skin if you pay money. Yep, you guessed it, pay money. And there's various clothing items and trinkets and other things that you can only get by paying money. So let's get in here and get something. Yikes! Oh, look at that! She's got a little pin. Whoa! Hey, whoa! Stop rotating. Okay, so then let's go. Bam! Red. Always red. Is there a different? Nope. Okay. Other. You can change the color of that to be slightly green. There we go. And there's another other. What is it? The headband itself? Yeah. Okay. Just have to be kind of a light blue. You can barely see it. Let's see what it looks like on. Oh, it's not on other. Whatever. Okay, so that'll do. Skin. Okay, let's be green. Green. Just that. Right. Usually I don't show character creation. I like to spend time creating my characters, but because this is this is my first time streaming from my PC, I'm trying to just go with it. Whoa. That's not bad. A little bit more. I like how it's not in any particular kind of order. That always makes things great. Alright. Blue. Blue, 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 blue. Bluish green. Green. I'm gonna have to change the color of the hair thing, try and get it to match. Oh, wait. Alright, let's see here. Oh boy. Alright. You need to look a little that way. Wait, stop. Oh, fuck. Stop. You need to move there. Oh, it's got a little more definition if you lower that. Alright, cool. That looks fantastic. Alright. Eyebrows. It's getting close. Natural brows. Who wants natural? This is a video game. I can't see shit, so let's change hairstyles quickly. Whoa, hey. Well, that didn't help. That's the only one where you're going to be able to see it. Whoop. I'm a little sad. There we go. Those are the ones we want. Okay. Alright, this one here says it has an effect on combat. I've never known if it has or not. But I don't usually mess with these sliders just because, if I recall correctly, they don't really do much. Like, maybe they do more than I thought. Yeah, I'm not really interested. Let's default that. Good. And I think, oh, let's not forget this. Of course, you get to preview your characters at the currently what they have, which is this is just your standard underwear. And let's see this. Hi. Is that a salute? That's weird. Are you kidding me? Okay. And a walk cycle. But then, this is like the very starting thing. I think this is what the demo starts with. Does it have a helmet? Okay. And then these are all previews of armors that you might have later. What are you doing? I thought I told you to stand still. Pose. There we go. Pose. Stop moving. Just as a, you know, something to look forward to. Eventually, you'll look this cool. And that is pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. That's less cool. And that is less cool. That weapon is pretty cool, though. At any rate, this is the starting equipment. So, let us begin. If I can. Do I have to... Oh, crap. Names. Let's see. I don't know that I have... Oh, I know. There we go. I'm fairly certain. Unacceptable. 4 to 12. Numbers are okay. No special characters or spaces. Crap. We'll just call her. Did I spell that wrong? That name is already being used. Shit! I love it. Nope, can't have space. Are you kidding me? Did I already use that name? Let's just try. Oops, can't. Nope, nope, no spaces. Check it. I'm pretty sure I am already using that one. Check that. No, he doesn't like it. Fucking names. I refuse to name my characters stupid. Well, by my metric, stupid things. Come on. That name is available. Alright. Do you wish to create the selected character? Alright. Maru. So this is the little stories that they added probably years ago that I never was aware of. What? Why? My friends say you're too strange. This was Maru's only explanation on the day he stopped playing with Miri, the elder sister he once looked up. Okay, I'm taking it they're not really related. Though she felt her heart break, Miri showed no emotions. She gave a simple nod, and they never played together again. Miri knew why the other children shunned her. For all her life, she could read the memories of any object she touched. Yikes. During games of hide and seek with the other children, she would touch nearby objects and read their memories and easily find... I'm assuming them was hidden behind this. Eventually, they all saw that Miri knew things that were impossible to know. Miri mourned for the loss of her friends, but most of all she mourned the loss of her brother's love. And so, she suppressed her power as best she could. She resolved to not allow it to scare anyone else away, ever. she resolved to be normal. But those who are gifted can never be normal. Alright. One night, Miri heard someone call her name. She followed the sound in the forest that grew high above the meadow. As she drew close to the voice, a mysterious glow. Am I really, really bad at reading, or like? I mean, it's a Korean translation, whatever. It grew brighter and brighter until finally she beheld a weapon shaped like the razor edge of a crescent moon. That's pretty fucking cool. What is this? O last descendant of the great dragons, will you now accept your destiny? The weapon was speaking to her? Dragons? Destiny? But the weapon paid no heed to Miri's confusion. A long chain snaked out of the weapon and wrapped itself around Miri's wrist. She struggled, but the chain held fast. Be still, last descendant, and learn what once was. You are dragonborn. And though she had suppressed her powers for years, the weapon's memories came rushing into her mind. Oh yeah. They were ancient memories, all gray hues and nebulous forms. But as she peered through the mist, Miri saw a temple at the bottom of a dark grim valley. In the sky above the temple were massive shapes soaring through the clouds. They were dragons. Instinctively, Miri knew the temple was not meant for the worship of gods. It was for the worship of these dragons. Cool. A silver-haired woman stood at the veranda, her head bowed. Don't know what a veranda is exactly. Our last descendant, the final scion of dragonkind. The woman caressed the cheek of the baby she was holding. Forgive me for leaving you to live in your mortal human form, but you are too young to survive where the rest of us must go. With a yellow dragon fang, the woman traced a small circle of light in the air. I guess the woman is not in the picture. Miri wondered if it was the storied dimensional rift. That does come into play later. May you come upon the last dragon spire when you are of age, and may it reveal to you its memory of this moment. The woman gently placed the baby inside the circle of light. Suddenly, a blinding flash engulfed the scene. Miri blinked. She was back in the forest trail. The weapon was speaking again. Now, Miri, look inside. Another of my memories. Miri felt the memory flow into her. She saw the baby clutched in the arms of a young couple. So she's not really related to these people. I was just making sure. Otherwise, her brother would also, whatever. She saw the baby clutched in the arms of a young couple. Time flew like an arrow, and she watched as the baby grew up to be a girl who tried so hard to be normal, and finally she understood. Me? Wow, she's dense. Cool. The memory dissipated, and Miri stood trembling. If you accept your destiny, you will receive the power of a dragon knight. No, this can't be real. Miri yanked off the chain and turned her back on the weapon, hoping to turn her back on all of it. But deep in her heart, she knew she would return. The voice kept echoing in her mind. O last descendant of the great dragons, will you now accept your destiny? How could she just ignore it? She wanted to know more about dragons. Most of all, she wanted to know more about herself. When she finally decided to seek her destiny, her brother was stunned. You're really leaving? I'll be back. Maru looked teary-eyed. He sensed that he had allowed others to poison their relationship, and now it was too late to heal. But as for Miri, she set out on her journey. She tightened the grip on Dragon's spine, the weapon that had spoken to her. It seemed that the life of a normal girl was not meant to be. Okay. Cool. So now, I'm guessing, just guessing, They're just going to start with the same prologue as everybody else. Good prologue, by the way, but get a beverage here. Sorry about that. Start the prologue. Prologue! Now I know the loading is fairly slow, even though it shouldn't really be because of the specs of this computer. But it's a known factor. And I think it's because I'm also streaming from the same computer. Which, by the way, is a pain in the dick. Maybe it doesn't have to be, but the way I've done it, it's a real bitch.
Get it together, rookie.
Prologue.
What the hell's going on?
What the hell's going on?
We got him cornered. Ready the ballistae! Blades, advance! Yes, sir!
Holy chitlins, huh?
He's climbing the bell tower! Load ballistae. Captain, the tower will collapse if we fire right now. Doesn't matter. Prepare up!
Oop, the lag.
Stop! Hold! Hold fire!
Hope the
it's
game
dangerous.
will
Move out of the
run
way.
smoothly. Let me see what's happening.
Steve, what are you doing?
Aiden, please give me some time. He's not usually this violent. I'll talk to him.
People's lives are in danger. That's no longer the town's guardian. It's just a monster. Move
Just a
aside.
monster.
But
Let us handle this. Reload, ballista! Reload!
What do you mean reload? Did you even fire the first time?
Oracle, we don't have much time.
Marek, don't you trust me? I must go up there. He's frightened. He's terrified. I can hear his voice.
All right. But I go with you. Merrick, grab some men and follow. Yes, sir! Follow the captain! Yes, sir!
Okay. I really don't know if it's usually this choppy or if it's just because I'm streaming. Oh, no.
Wait! Don't move.
Look, it's something we'll find out.
Emblem. What is this doing here?
Everyone's been shot! Ah, crap! Brow.
Rookie, protect the Oracle.
Alright, this might get a little clicky. I apologize. Try mashing it. Sure. Got that. Okay, we got dodge. Dodge slash defend now. Oh yeah, we got some lag. environments. Let's pick that up. Throw it. F. Oh, E.
Who's okay?
No, they're fucking dead. Huh? Running. That's an interesting move. I see, I don't have it set to attack the direction that the mouse or you're facing. Oh, is that an amaranthine kick type thing? Huh. Alright. Okay. Destroy the object.
Right?
Yes, I knew. Run. Yahoo! This might be somewhat unplayable while streaming. I might have to start now. I'm not sure why. Like I said, this game is 8 years old, so it doesn't make much sense to me that it has this many problems. But nevertheless, so head to the 4th floor. Goodbye. It's interesting. Let's try. Oh. La la la. Oh no! Alright, so now we gotta carry. This is one of the only times in the game where you have to carry someone. If there's ever another time, I can't really think of it. So then, you can go out here. It wants to teach you the kicking mechanic, as I recall correctly. Can't walk off the edge here. Oh, did they remove the kicking part? Because it never happens. There's never a time when you have to actually kick someone. Huh, maybe it's on the next floor. Used to be part of the tutorial anyway.
It's all right now.
Shablam! Blam!
It's all right. Shh. You'll be fine. Why did you attack? Tell me. Why were you so scared? Who did what? Who?
Symbol on your head. Alright. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Let's see what these do. That was cool. There's really no need to worry about dying, obviously. So I'm going to take a moment. Increase damage. Increase your chance of knocking them down. Interesting. Slice and dice. Oh. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's choppy. Woo, I can't see shit. How do you dance? Is it not one of these buttons? Maybe you can't do it yet. There! What? Nope. No, she's not doing it. And... oh no! Oh! Yikes. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Alright. Let's hope the performance improves after this. I really don't remember feeling bad.
Are you hurt? Hang on.
Are you hurt?
Please.
Lizard man. Okay. So now we're going to be in the first main hub. It's probably going to throw a bunch of stuff at me. Alright. Yes. You're awake yesterday at the bell tower. I didn't have a chance to thank you. Completely different looking. It's because of you I'm even alive, and yet... Never mind that. Please, what is your name? Ihibel. That's a good name. I only wish I could have saved him too. Oh yeah, you don't ever speak, obviously. Why, the spider, of course. Who else? Yeah. He didn't mean to, you know. He's not usually like that. But he was scared. There's an evil taking hold of the land. I don't quite understand it, yet I feel as if I should. I almost forgot. You're wanted at the mercenary outpost. I have duties to perform as well. The townspeople must be rattled from yesterday. I must attend to them. Find Merrick at the mercenary outpost. He is a sub-captain of assistant leader, or a veteran, or... In any case, he is a member of the Crimson Blade Mercenaries. You should be able to find him at the mercenary outpost right now. I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Oh, I didn't tell you about the... What? I didn't tell you about the mercenary outpost. Head to the front of town bearing right. You can't miss it. Okay. So. Here we go. Here we go. Excuse me. Since this game has been out for so long, there's a lot of things that can overwhelm you really quickly. I think there's a character within the first building, unless... Oh, it starts you outside of the building. Okay. Okay. The tutorial for this game, it's not bad. Gets you somewhat acquainted with all of the if I'm experiencing low frame rates because of that, yeah, that's not why. Although, let us take a look. We might have to turn it down just because. Screen resolution. Oh yeah? It's gotta be just because I'm capturing it. Fudge it. Alright. Okay. So, some graphical shit going on there. So, here we go. And the silver plate. Win. I'm debating whether I should read all this or not. Some of it's quite silly, and I've played through this several times. Nothing's really spoilery at this point. That's not until quite a bit later. But at any rate, I guess I'll do it for now. This case falls under the jurisdiction of the Royal Army. Where did my sound go? We're taking command. Not happening. Colin's under the protection of the Crimson Blade mercenaries. The Royal Army outranks a band of ragtag mercenaries. You will vacate the premises. Click. The Crimson Blades will not abandon Colin just because, Colin, just because you show up with some fancy proclamation. Where were you when we battled that giant spider yesterday in Rochest? Because we were here. You mean you were in Rochest? Is this Rochest? I don't remember. It's been a while. We were protecting our town. Two are busy arguing. Alright. What a way to welcome you into the Blades. You're the merc who went up the bell tower yesterday, right? That was very brave. Sure. We mercenaries have our own rules. Take your royal leash back to Rochest and shove it up your... Choose your words carefully, mercenary. I have the entirety of the Rochest garrison at my bidding, and they are remarkably less level-headed than I am. What a mess. Let's go wait in the back. It, like, transitioned even though we haven't actually gone anywhere. There's no back room. She pulls the storeroom door closed behind you. Much better. Those two were giving me a headache. The Crimson Blades and the Royal Army have never been on good terms, and having the captain injured isn't helping. The nerve of those royal fools barging into our town and treating us like children playing at war. I'm sorry to intrude, but we also have good reason. I didn't know you were here, Ellie. Sorry. That's okay, but, it's Ellis. I know. Ellie's a nickname. A term of endearment. It suits you, and it's much cuter. I'm not cute. I'm a man. Yeah, you look like you drink about 10 soy lattes before breakfast. Ellis glances at you with a frustrated look on his face. The Royal Army isn't here to drive you away. If anything, yesterday's incident proves that we should work together. Bah, I hate it when you make sense. I'm sorry for the harrowing introductions. I'm Kara. We're gonna go with Kara. And that's Ellie. I have never once seen this spelling of a name, so I have no clue. My name is Ellis. Okay, relax. Ellis. Anyway, Merrick is supposed to train rookies like you, but he's obviously a bit preoccupied given the circumstances. We'll start you on skipping that dialogue. That wasn't me, by the way. It just felt like doing it. It's made for rookies like you, everyone. We used to be able to do basic battle training there by taking care of the woodmen. However, things are complicated now. Originally our mercenary training site. Blah, blah, blah. We used to be friends with them. Tensions between us is high now. It's gotten dangerous. Woo! What should we do? There's no point in worrying more about it. Let's go to the training site by ourselves. That is our facility, anyway, so we don't need to mind them. Wow. Goddamn. You can see when you get to the boat at the dock. You're asking about boats? We mainly use boats when we depart for battle. That's because Ignacht River is so large and has many routes. Trust me, it's better than walking. Anyway, go through the passage south of here to get to the docks. Don't worry, it's just right at the corner, so you won't get lost. I think I should probably tag along. Why don't you go ahead of the training site? I'll meet you there. Ellis, we'll return soon. Stay out of sight. Yes, return safely. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. And... okay, so for the first... ooh, yeah. It does make those audio glitches. For the first few missions here, it has this dotted line pointing you to your destination. My goodness. It is never this bad. It's got to be the streaming. Alright. This is the main way of interacting with... ooh, my. Where you're going to be going. Alright, so... yeah, alright, if you're playing through a story, you don't need to select a battle. Just click on this button to move directly to the correct battle. So this is something they added later. It's pretty nice. If you want to select one yourself, go ahead and do so. I know you do, but I don't want to. Alright. Click on it. I don't wanna. Alright, and then... so, if you do this one, it immediately sends you right there. If you do this one, it sends you to the boat, which is kind of fun, and you can join a party here. But we're going to create a party. Oh, really? Come on. I guess you can only do training solo anyway, so never mind. Alright. These are various upgrades you can get either by paying for them with real money or by completing events that occasionally they have going on in the game world. And yeah. I don't remember. This one I think applies both of these. An experience blessing. This is just kind of unnecessary because they scaled this whole game to be a little more friendly to newcomers. So you'll end up tearing through levels, but not so fast that you won't learn to use your various skills along the way, which I feel is a very important part of the gameplay. Learning how your character works and how to use every tool to your advantage and to its greatest ability, one at a time. So, AP is what you use to level up those abilities, and luck. Wow, the lag is real. Luck, when you get to the end of a dungeon, there's a boss character, that increases the number of drops that they have. This used to be, luck used to be, or, you know, the number of drops that they had used to be much more important. Because there were, all the armor in the game and all the weapons in the game had to be crafted by going to the blacksmith. And then they changed it so that it was a player's skill. And it seems, I don't know, not a change that I'm particularly fond of, but they give you, because it's been out for so long, and they want you to reach, you know, be at a good level, and they want you to feel powerful as you're progressing through the game, they give you weapons that are already a higher tier. Like, you'll get through some fights and it'll be like, oh, here's a weapon of this variety, which is correspondent to the challenge you just did, but it'll be like +3. And, you know, you would never even get that weapon back in the day. You'd get the materials and you'd have to collect so many of them and take them to the blacksmith. There used to be a coin system for. They didn't want people playing the game too much in a single day, so you had to pay. Every day you'd get, like, I forget how many coins, like 15 or something, and you would have to pay for your boat rides, and the boat rides, of course, were how you went to the missions. So it was a mechanism to make sure that people didn't just sit around and play the game all day. And of course you could pay real money to get more of these coins. So if you wanted to play the game more, you would have to pay real money. You could gift other people these coins if they had run out for the day. It was weird. It was weird. But it was a thing. Ouch. So. Input. There we go. Make sure my mic's still going. Okay, good. I should turn off the light. It's getting warm in here. This computer is ridiculous on heat. Yeah. Dip. Alright. There's the keys. There they are. Alright. Did I lose sound? No. Okay. So I've got 2 of these abilities here. Your stamina during fights is less likely to be destroyed. Restores 5 stamina for every second you are moving. This is something I believe that was added in to make the game easier for newer players. This one, I believe, is in effect until you reach... Okay, I'm not sure how long this one stays in effect. It's once you reach a certain level. And it's a thing. Let's see. I have no abilities like it gave me in the start. Oh, there's a red bar. Yep, and stamina. Alright. How do I kick? R. There we go. Shibba-da-bang. Sometimes when you're running like this, you get a special attack. Huh. Okay. Cool. Let's pick that up for fun. Gotcha. Alright. Used to have to actually pick those up. I guess not anymore. Smash. Shabayim. Glabra. These little red things restore health. Obviously I didn't lose any. Potions. Probably won't have to use any potions in the current state of the game until quite a bit later, depending on how good you are with the character. Now this one I've never used before, so I'm not promising any great skill here. Missed. Lifting objects. Alright, so you can only lift certain objects if you're strong enough, and you'll gain strength through various activities. There's a number of titles that you can gain. Simple stuff like we'll kick this. Oh no, I won't kick this next guy to death because it doesn't want me to. Alright, so we've done that. Shabayim. Cool. Let's try some bombs. I want to say there was an easier way to use bombs. Or... oh, shit. Hold on. There we go. You see the wall went down, so I don't actually have to do this. But I'm gonna. I believe E might be a... no? Fire, auto aim. Huh. Okay. And I'm out. At the beginning of the game, it'll give you some training equipment, free from Kara, I believe. SP. I don't remember what this is. This is used for doing... what happens if I just hit circle while I'm... or circle. Space. Oh, you dodge forward. So then I can use Z. Because I have enough SP. Now, some of these abilities can be triggered for less SP by using them within a combo. This one, usually you have to rank up the skill. Blazing Spine is a range attack that uses fire. It can hit up to 2 times. When successful, it restores stamina. You have the option of consuming Flame Breath to continue with fiery attacks. A successful attack restores Flame Breath. Okay, so that's probably a unique... well, that's probably the unique shtick with this particular character. Yeah. You can put it in the hot bar. I'm not going to. Whoa. We're moving. Wait a minute. Dance. Oh, that's offers a hearty welcome. Where's the dance? There we go. Oh, you angry? I'm dancing. Every good MMO. Well, this isn't really an MMO, but whatever. Ow. Alright. Alright. There's a cool ability there. Let's see what this does. Is the sound a little echoey? Kick you. Ow. Ow, you hit me! I'm gonna kick you to death just because. Just because you're not that big a threat. Alright. So then he drops these items over here. If you're lucky, that is that thing that I was explaining earlier. You would have gotten 4 of them rather than 3. Yeah, so right there. AP is what you're using for getting your skills ranked up. Saving a screenshot, I don't know what the hell you want to do that for, but whatever. Return to town. Now this is an action RPG kind of game that I enjoy slightly less than, you know, Bloodborne, but it at least is more action oriented than that game Terra that I was playing. I did give up on that. I was not enthralled by it, so yeah, I gave up on it, uninstalled it. It just wasn't for me. It's not actiony enough. It's not to say it was a bad game, just not for me. Amazing, Isabel. You ended up in actual battle during a training exercise, but you weren't even phased. You performed marvelously. Wow, Isabel. You sure are something. You've got bigger balls than me. No wonder everyone is saying you're a rising star. You've just arrived and you're already a threat to my position. What position is that? Since you're doing so well, I want to teach you more. Ah, skills, yes. Alright. Come on. Don't worry. We've already explained where it is. Alright, so I got a new ability here. This skill unleashes a powerful fireball when you swing Dragon Spine forward. It's useful for attacking enemies that are mid-range. You remember how to use it, right? Select the skill, then press Z to activate. As you progress, you'll learn various skills. They will expand your options and strategies in battle. Well, the next job we need to do is... what should we do? Oh, we should apparently... oh. Huh? I can't hear them anymore. Oh, yeah. Then should we just skip that dialogue? Just leave. We won the battle without your help. This is our matter to handle. This is beyond your capacity, mercenary. This discussion is over. You should go. This is going nowhere. I must speak with your captain face to face. No can do. He's recovering from a serious injury, but I can assure you he'd tell you exactly what I have. Or he might just ignore you completely. He's got no more love for you royals than I do. Enough of your vitriol, mercenary. I will return when your captain has recovered, and he will hear about this. Cadet, follow me.
Yes, ma'am. Bye, everyone.
Bluffing cowards. The lot of them. Merrick. Ow! What the hell, Kara? Oh, Ivdramil. Come, good to meet you. I'm Merrick. You might have seen me yesterday. Which, by the way... What? Oops. Sorry. I've lost sight of things here. Which, by the way, the entire mercenary group owes you a great debt for saving Teve. That's another one I don't know if... I know they say it later in the game, but it's been so long. The Oracle. The captain is still in bed, but he would also thank you. Welcome to the mercenaries. Let's go to the training site to start your... actually, I've already been there. When did that happen? It was the substitute chief fighting against the knight. Did everything end well? Some gnolls were blocking access to the training site, so we ended up fighting instead of training. Gnolls were in the training site? That's never happened before. What should we do now? The captain still isn't available. I'll need to provide direction. Is that sentence? I don't know. But I don't think I have enough information. Let's investigate the perilous ruins further. Evil, do you recognize this by any chance? Yeah. This is what the captain found on the tower yet. On the tower. You mean in it? Yesterday, before the gnolls ambushed him. What bothers me is that red symbol. You've seen it before, haven't you? Yes. It's the mark of the Fomors. But that makes no sense. The gnolls left the Fomors. Exactly. The Fomors are an evil race that declared war on the humans long ago. The gnolls have no part in their war. But that didn't stop them from attacking us. That's why I want you to look into the ruins, Evdramil. Whoa. Go to the perilous ruins and investigate the gnolls. Let's see what you've got, rookie. Cool. So you get some beginner's equipment. Okay. So we'll put that on once we're outside. Let's check out the skill training. Alright, so the first rank costs money, I believe. Everything after that requires AP. Yay! Restoration. Yay! Training. Combat Mastery F. Whoa, wait, whoa. Alright, so I've got 300 AP. And... Yay! Now... Combat Mastery. I think that just ups your regular amount of damage and such. Normal attacks and kick attacks, yeah. It's not applied to crabs, which you can grab the enemies and beat them up a little bit. Parrying attack. I've learned it and it's maxed out. What the hell is it? Parrying attack allows Miri to defend and attack at the exact same time. It works when Miri attacks at precisely the right moment during an enemy attack, at which point the enemy is blocked and Miri is granted the Hydra effect. If Wyvern magic is stage 3 or higher, a parrying attack will send a shockwave around the dragon spine, which restores Miri's stamina. I'm looking at the little video here. Not really seeing when the attack is activated. It said it was when they were attacking, but none of them is really attacking. It just looks like a series of, you know, left-click attacks to me. Well, maybe I'm just not seeing it. Is it while that guy is that guy getting set to attack? No, I really don't see it in that video. What's going on there? But that's fine. That's fine. Training. Oh, that's from a story mission. Yeah. Equipment. Cool. A bit of a little lag there. Cool. Alright. Step outside. Alright. So the equipment in the game does change your appearance, which is nice. It's all better. It's always appreciated. I mean, that was just a color change, but whatever. Alright. God damn, it's getting warm in here. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so this time, let's see if I can, Alright, so there are, let's click on this one. Alright, these are various little extra things you can do. I'm not sure. This bar here dictates how many points you've gotten from a mission. Certain missions require you to have a certain number of points to unlock the next one. Since I've played it a few years ago, this has never really been an issue. It used to lock you out of raids if you didn't have enough of these to unlock like the next bit of story mission or something. I don't think it's so much of an issue now. I could be wrong. But anyway, we're going to go to the boat because this is the way it used to be. You not have this option here, and you would always have to go to the boat. Smash attacks. Equipment destroyed less than 2 times. This is old right here. I don't think since I played through with my Fiona, I've had this happen much. You really have to take a beating to have your equipment destroyed. And she used to, every time she used her shield to do like a counterattack, which was her really powerful move at the time, it would do massive damage to your shield. So you might actually end up destroying your shield in the process of fighting through a dungeon. And so this used to be a lot more applicable. But again, the points used to be a lot more important, which is not so much the case anymore. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to the boat. Gotta put up their ads. So at the boat, I mean, you can do this other places, but as a little, let's see, here's kind of a, you used to have to pay with coins, but they've changed it to this blessing system, which, just put that over there. Okay. So there are always fun things to do here, like roll the dice. There's a store here, which will allow you to buy supplies. Now, none of these appears to be the training equipment. These are all legit items that you can use later. Like these training things only work until you're a certain level. Level 20 and under. Level 20 and under. So you can get more of these from Kara, I believe. After level 20 you have to buy the real thing. So, no biggie. Can I sell that? It's not worth anything, but I'll sell it anyway. Just to get it out of the inventory. I'm going to hold on to this for now because I know that there's somewhat of a little side quest later on to reassemble your... Oh, you've come so far, rookie. Don't you remember when you were a rookie and you had all this beginner's equipment? Go get your beginner's equipment. Which probably means I'll have to come back here and buy one of these. But they're free, so fuck it. At any rate. Yeah. Woo! Oh my god. Too much physics going on right there. Alright. Let's try something else. Oh, holy shit. Someone's actually on here. Hey, how's it going? What's happening? Quack. So the wood floats. It's quite funny. I wasn't actually intending for someone to join up with me. But since we have, let's oh yeah. Oh man, that's a mechanic I forgot about. They have to ready up. Am I ready? I don't know how to ready up. I could kick them out, but I'm not gonna. Wow, this brings up an interesting problem of me not knowing how to ready up. Huh. I do not know if I'm ready. Try clicking start. Yeah. I'm trying. Interesting. Try clicking start on the bottom right. Right on the bottom right. Huh. I am confused. Press escape to display the mouse cursor. Click start on the bottom right. Yeah, but that's not a thing. There's nothing over there. It's over here. This is embarrassing. Waiting. What are we waiting on? Well. Let's see what's happening here. Veteran. How does one ready themselves? Oh, let's am I doing something wrong? It's been a long time, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it's my first time. New to the game. Apparently that was too big of a message. Oh, they are ready now. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we've got help on this mission. Not that I fucking need it, because let's face it, this is the second mission in the game, and well, they're a few levels higher than me, so they'll probably annihilate me. Yay! Waffy! Oh, goodness. But yeah, that's how all the missions used to go. You used to have to wait for everyone to ready up and start the mission, and zoomed in on everyone, and they gave a little wave, or they tried to glitch it out and be throwing an object at the time. It was always quite funny. It's all the little things that aren't specifically part of the game that are interesting. Okay. So everyone appreciates a touch of class, something, something. So why not thank new players? Yep. Kicking the spiders. You gotta go for that. If you do not actively participate, you may be kicked by other players. Spider. Alright. I gotta stop with these fucking pop-up things. Alright, let's kick some spiders. Yeah. Kick them. Alright. So you can climb the ladder, or you can go up here and break this down. A bit of an interactive environment. Two ways to solve the problem. Although, what the fuck? What's wrong with my mouse here? Turn right. There might be an item. Yeah. Bam! Alright, so that's just healing stuff. And a bit of coin. Yeah. No ergs. Bam. Alright, so the green things. Really? That's fine. Weird. Tiny spiders. Yep. So here's these titles. Completing certain titles will give you tiny... What the fuck is wrong with my mouse? Tiny stat boosts. Shabam. Kick the shit out of you, sir. Ah, she grabbed him. So you can grab items. If she uses an attack, she used a right attack there to slam him. Oh, does it still make you wait for the others? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Good to know that one person can't just move the party along without the others. Not that it matters in this early stage. Oof, that load time. That's rough. Let's see. No. So there are some cool. No. Yeah, like smashed him into that barrel. You can pick up the corpses. Alright. Interesting. Oh, that's a weird attack. I'm stuck. Okay. Trying out all their moves still or something? How do I get up there? E. Alright. Goodbye. Pick this guy up and throw him at that guy. Nope. So you can smash with these as well. Alright. I missed. Nice. Oh, she might be working on a title. Who knows? Alright. Final boss. Dancing. I'm sorry. Speared him in the frickin' face. That person has really cool armor. I don't. It looks like they're playing as Delia. Oh, oh, oh. What? What? See, here's some of the stuff that they throw at you real quick. So this is UP items. I don't know if this used to determine something about getting items from the boss. Like you had to deal within a certain amount. Sure. Sure. We have a friend. Coffee. Coffee. All right. So, yeah, I didn't even mean for that to happen. What? Okay. Yeah, sure. Add friend. Is already your buddy. There is a request, or there is a request pending for this user. Okay. The party. Not. It's been a long time. That's all I can say. Alright, we're going to close that. Alright, so here's something. This stuff is all for new players, I think. To just speed things along. And they can be okay in certain games, but they can overwhelm you really quickly. Like, the reward for this is going to be these daily tickets. Having daily tickets is going to link you to a certain in-game store. It's going to be weird. Very overwhelming for a beginner to have all these various things that you could be doing. Even for a returning player like me, keeping track of what all this stuff is. Like this SP recovery. An SP recovery potion is pretty simple to understand. You know what it is, what it does. But they're not that useful. A rabbi whistle? Like, I don't know what this is. Summons rabbi. Who the hell's rabbi? And you can use all the town's functions through him. I don't know. You can't move while using it, and you can't use it inside buildings or during battle. Not certain what the point of this is. It's probably a quality of life thing. Like, people were tired of walking to the blacksmith, or, you know, the vendor for such and such. But yeah, I guess we'll receive that. I don't know if it's useful though. I mean, I'm not the type of person to... I mean, it's all in town. You might have to walk for a bit, but it's not that big a deal. So, completing daily missions, 3 of them is going to give me this and this. 3 bosses, which means 3 missions, is going to give me those. Use a kitty's encouragement potion. I don't know what that is. I know what blessed magic powder is, but it's so easy to overwhelm a new character by just throwing stuff at them. It's very easy to do. Play for 1,000 minutes a week, and you get a oh, it's not a handkerchief. It's a login box, and it contains higher end stuff like enchantment runes, enchantment runes, and enchant runes. Okay, I don't know the difference between those. Ampule extractors. I know what the 100 brine elixir is. It's used when you enchant things. I don't know what an enchantment stone is off the top of my head. A server megaphone, pretty useless. It just lets you shout over all of, like, now North America. Like right now I'm in channel 3 or something. I don't remember. So if I say something, only channel 3 hears me. But if I get a megaphone, they can hear me across all of the channels. It's whatever. Not something I'm really into. Merc recovery potion. Those are great. Blessed magic elixirs. Yeah. Element stone. Not sure what these are. They're something for enchanting. Can be used on level 60 to 80 equipment. No, I don't. Oh, I've lost my mouse. There we go. A departure license allows you to depart for a battle even after you've reached its departure limit. Cannot be used on some battles, including Redeemers and Einlacher. Okay, those are some really high level. They might even be raids, if not just super high level stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's easy to overwhelm someone with this stuff. Monthly mission ticket. Earn for completing the monthly mission. You can redeem this coupon for useful items in the exchange shop. And those are the things you can buy with it. Each item can only be bought once a week. Oh, I see. That's interesting. And then more tickets. So there's that. Now, I've also got some mail. Welcome back to the battlefield. Please accept the attached something. Package with useful battle supplies. See, they're just throwing things at you. Even I can get overwhelmed by this stuff, so we'll accept it. It'll go into my inventory somewhere. We'll see what it is. Here's a thing right here. Wow. Golden Time exclusive rewards. I don't know what that is. Here we're getting some items. Rewards for unbinding. This potion can unbind found weapons and armor, allowing you to trade them with other players. So this is going to go in my inventory and sit, because nobody's going to want a low-level thing. This is again a high-level thing, like where you've gotten an incredibly good weapon, you've made it, or whatever, and then it's bound to you. So, but you want to sell it for mad amounts of cash. This is going to sit in my inventory, and it's valueless to me until a point in the game that I'm most likely not going to reach. As much as I like this game, I'm never really into the aspect of it where, you know, you gotta get into the raids and perform, you know, the raids that I used to do in this game. They were the early level ones. They weren't really that fun. Kind of annoying, actually. So here we have a Fated Death Cube. Don't know what that is. You can obtain the Special Death Knight set. You cannot get Death Cube pieces from Fated Death Cube. Please refer to the announcement on the Vindictus website. Outfits are given based on the gender of the character. Well, that's interesting, because you can't choose the gender of your class. Like this Dragon Knight thing here. Miri is the only choice. You can't be a male Dragon Knight. The characters are the class and the gender, so that's weird that they should even mention that. Alright, so I've accepted all these things. I don't know what they do. There's my inventory. Keyboard shortcut. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a bag. A package with useful battle supplies, equipment, and potions. Blah, 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 blah. How many would you like to use? All of them? Okay, so it gave me an entire set of beginner's armor that I was going to get in a couple of missions anyway, and a weapon. Goddess Grace. I believe these revive you. Yeah. Yeah. So these are cool. You used to have to you probably still have to pay real money to be able to purchase these. Very few of them, I think, are given out in game. These are also a thing that you had to purchase with real money. Yeah. Yeah, they're a thing. And they go into both your regular inventory here, because the armor is just something you can get in-game, and something here. This is a Nexon special page of stuff. I want to see what the heck this is. Can be mailed. Right-click on it. And I got... Contains no color. Use this item to go to a color palette. Once there, you can pick 6 colors. One of them will be randomly chosen to be placed within the dye ampule. Oh boy. I do remember when I played this game a long time ago. Everything was random. You want to get colors for your clothes, random. And it would cost ever-increasing amounts of money. It was a money sink. You know, they wanted you to buy their money to go on more missions specifically. You couldn't, I don't think, just buy money. Everything was designed, of course, being free to play, to really get you to invest. But at least none of the gameplay aspect was really locked behind any paywalls. And that's a great thing. Most everything is available, although with some extreme grinding to non-playing players. One thing that's not, though, is extra inventory space. They give you a free one permanently, just as a taste. Yes, this is what you could be having. And these spaces will fill up fast, because they're gonna throw just a bunch of junk at you. Let's see what else we got here. That's a bunch of armor. So let's see what this is. This is gonna open up another menu. Alright. Here you can buy toy something. A toy Riley invented that creates a summer beach paradise right at your feet. That's a thing. Here's some fireworks. So these are all just silly, fun, cosmetic things. I'm assuming you can't buy anything with real money because they don't have an effect. They're just... I think I said that wrong. I don't know. It can be exchanged for a rare legendary shard box of your choice. Shard boxes become bound to you. I don't know what those are. Triumph medals. That's something else that is like down here. It's another store. Seals of Bravery, the same thing. Rosalind's Wings. It allows you to travel or something? Yeah, it's not necessary at level 1 or 2 for me to be seeing these things. But here's the store for the weird cat coupons that are, I forget where. And they, like AP, I don't know if I ever reach a point until very late where I am really waiting for AP to come along, like grinding out missions to get more AP. Maybe. but it's not necessarily the most important. These things, I'm not sure. Someone just whispered that they got some title. I've reached level 13? Certainly I haven't reached level 13. Just a lot of stuff in here that easy to overwhelm a new player. Easy. Oh. Hey, spider. What's going on? Box containers. Oh God, it's like this is crazy. Just crazy. Crazy. How is my audio working out there? If you're still in the chat. So let's see here about these. So it gave me some items that are this is going to, oops, let's rotate around here. This is going to be the, wow, that sound. Oh, look at that. It's all rather matching in color. Usually there's one item that's just some hideous form of green that stands out from the rest. What the hell's going on with this? Cables everywhere. Sounds pretty good. Excellent. So I don't know what the hell the dotted lines are all about. Whoa! On the map. Oh, those are the boundaries of the areas. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Did I get a fancy mic? No, this is the same mic I've had for a while. It's just I've redone the settings on it. Trying out a different setup. Oh, Edward, welcome back. Wow, it's really laggy. How was it? I'm sorry, but Merrick just left to check on Aiden. Audhan? I'm gonna go with Aiden. Because that's another name I don't think I've ever heard pronounced. Since we have time, shall we finish the rest of your training? Now that you're familiar with combat, we should talk skills. Skills! Aside from active skill I taught you before, have you ever trained in any other skills? Streaming from the offline compy? Yes. Yes, my old computer, which I use for all of my illicit online activities, can't run the Elgato program, so I stream from the same computer that I play on, which is causing it to be extremely hot in here because there's extra active cores on the processor. And it's apparently not a well-optimized game, so it's warm in here. Which is why I haven't turned off the fan and the lights are off. So, skills. Different strategies make for a strong warrior, you know. Although... Oh, already did it? Well, that makes my job easier. And I suppose you're more than just lucky. Since you've already trained your skills, we need to wait for Merrick to return. Haha, this is a... Just skip that dialogue. I love it. It's nice to have them. Have them... What? How's the captain doing? Thankfully, he's come around. Everyone advises him to rest, but he insists that he must come back to the office. So I'm going to bring him clothes and some other stuff he needs right now. I see. Still, I want him to take the opportunity to rest up. I agree, but actually, this sounds like a good chance for you to meet the captain, rookie. And tell me, how was your first mission? It went well. Great. You've completed the first mission and proved yourself a member of the Crimson Blades. Dun dun dun! You should take your titles seriously. Recognition can grant you new power. Okay, so it's going to give you a hint of try earning new titles and see what they do for you. Yeah. So describe the Gnolls' movements. Well, they were kind of hunched over and... Oh no, that's not what you meant. You were attacked by Gnolls. That doesn't sound right at all. Why would they attack a scout out of the blue? We do training in the Perilous Ruins all the time. They've never attacked us before. We must look into this matter further. Inevitable. Do me a favor and show this necklace to Kirsty. Okay, so now it's going to have you run around town and introduce you to some characters. In the end, though, most of them don't have much of a personality and don't have much going on for them. Okay, so I don't have any new skills. Oh, I do have that. Shablam! Oh, and a character. So this is going to give me an AP pill. And this is all designed to help you lure... I was reading that at the moment. To level up faster. I've played through, you know, to level, what was it, 90 once. It doesn't make it so fast that you don't appreciate the skills that you're gaining along the way, but still, it's not exactly the most necessary thing. Anyway, could get that. What does it do? Increases the damage out of combat. Not very important. Okay. Exit. Okay. So. Wow. Whoa. All right. Welcome. What are you looking for? Tannin? What? We also make custom leather products. Would you inspect this necklace? Pardon? Appraise a necklace? This is a traveler's shop. We don't handle jewels. Go to the general shop for jewelry-related business. This is a Gnoll necklace? Ah, not just a necklace, but a Gnoll necklace. Are you from the Crimson Blades by any chance? Why, yes. Oh, of course. You're the hero from yesterday. Nice to meet you. I'm Kirsty. I'm a hunter, but I pose as a merchant until the Fomors are defeated. Welcome to my shop. Enough with introductions. Can you show me the necklace? Oh, you mean that thing I was trying to show you earlier? Bitch! It appears to be a traditional Gnoll necklace. Wait, these glowing red marks. A Fomorian emblem. That's what Merrick said, too. Strange. Wait, so he already was here talking? Oh, fuck it. Long ago, the Gnolls worked closely with the Fomors, but something happened and they split ways. Gnolls today are peaceful and tend to keep to themselves. We haven't had to worry about them. They created necklaces like this back when they were part of the Fomors, but purged them when they left. There are two possibilities. First, this may be a remnant that was missed during the purge. Unlikely, but possible. Second, this may be something they've created recently, which means something very, very bad. Could they have joined the Fomorians? I can't say for sure, but with this, with my eyes crossed, I can't read. But with the Knoll attack on the bell tower, well, something is definitely brewing over at the ruins. Whoa! Alright. Rewards have arrived. Let's see what rewards I've gotten. Ooh, I got an alluring belt. Damn. Everything's gonna flash white in my eyes in the dark room. Something, something, something. Huh. Items that can be crafted are displayed here. At each NPC, something materials required for crafting are displayed here. You can craft items when you have all the necessary materials. All sorts of different things, like items, not weapons anymore. Armor, not anymore. And enchantments and enhancement and enchantments. Oh, I was reading that wrong before. And cooking materials. I don't know if any of this is still true or if this is just old. I don't remember. Can be purchased from the lady at the... Little clamps. Yep. You have to gather that on your own using the mining bombs, not the regular bombs. Oh, so we got trainees mine bombs. That's fine. Let's exit. Let's see if this is lagging the shit. Okay, so that's all weaker because I got this armor out of a box. Let's sort this. Bam. Make sure that's better. Good. Good. Cool. Okay, so. Yikes. I do know that little sound glitch there is definitely something that does happen, whether I'm streaming or not, so. But it's usually not this choppy or laggy or whatever. Ah, you're back. You tell her what Christy said about the gnolls. Pacifist gnolls? Kirsty sure has a funny way of seeing things. She's right about them staying in their territory, though. They don't often travel far from home. And now we have this Fomor mark? I wish the captain were back. Merrick was supposed to go see him, but he's running late. Huh? Who's that fellow behind you, Evitable? Alice. Ugh. No one? That's right, no one. Fuck you. Did you really think I wouldn't see you there? That's so like you, Ellie. You bitch. Anyway, what brings you here? I wanted to apologize for earlier. Oh, that? Don't worry about a thing. It wasn't your fault. Still, I'm partially responsible for what happened. I want to make it up to you, whatever it takes. I said not to worry about it. Although there is a favor you can do for me. Sure, I'll do anything for you. I need you to go pick up a few things. Would you please watch the outpost while I'm out? Or I need to go pick up a few things. Whatever. Sure, you can count on me. Evitable, please stay here with Ellis. I'll make it quick. Oh, it's so laggy. Do I really have to talk to this bitch? Kara is so kind and gentle. She always reminds you of me of Blawin. She's one of my fellow cadets back in Rochest. She's great, witty and warm. Some of the other guys tease her for being the only girl in our class, but they forgot about me. But she's going to be a great soldier. I wish Gwyn were more like her. What? Mercenary, over here. Gwyn! I must discuss something with you. Ugh. We haven't been properly introduced. My name is Gwyn. I'm with the Royal Army. I want you to investigate the relationship between the spider at the tower and the gnolls in the perilous ruin. She notices Ellis and frowns. Cadet, what are you doing here?
Well, I was just...
It sounds like an excuse is about to come out of your mouth.
I'm sorry. It's just...
Cadet, what have I told you about my patience for excuses?
That every excuse adds a drop to your angry bucket. Ugh. And that it's a very small bucket, so I think it's best if I stop talking.
Alice studies the ground with quiet intensity. Gwyn rolls her eyes and turns back to you. A knoll was spotted at the bell tower yesterday. My superiors in the Pontiff's court want to know if the knolls gained the power to control other creatures like that spider. The Pontiff and his advisors suspect that this is all part of a Fomor plot to destroy humanity. Just checking on that. Perform this task and I may even be able to secure you a space in the Royal Army. You wouldn't be a lowly merc anymore. Understand? Return to me when you have something to report. Now for you, Cadet Ellis. If you're enjoying your time in Colin, you can just stay here. Okay. I'm leaving. Tell no one I was here. Gwyn! Ellis leaves the office in a hurry, trying to catch up with Gwyn. Yikes! What the fuck just... Alright, something just happened there. But... Okay.
Hey.
Oh. Wow. That's laggy. Wait, did I forget to do something in here? Ah, I'm back! I had to leave? Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you all by yourself? Where did Ellis go? And where's Merrick? He was supposed to be here a long time ago. Sorry, Evitable. I've got no assignment for you right now. Spend your free time however you wish. Perhaps you could have a look around town. The Crimson Blades work closely with the locals. It's good to know them. Yeah. So, Merrick was amazingly helpful. Yeah, you can get these for free until level 20. Cool. Yep. Alright. Woo! The lag. The lag is real. Whoa, turn. What is going on with my mouse here? Is it just lag or is there something blocking it? Alright. Cool. So this time we won't do the boat. In case someone should, yikes, actually join us. Let's see. Oh, we got all the points on that one. Defeat Snowpaw with kicks. And defeat 3 regular moles with regular attacks. So those are obviously going to be fairly easy. All you have to do is remember to do this. P means the party. So everyone in the party, if you do it, everyone in the party gets credit for it. So that's good. But we're not doing a party. We're going solo. And that skips the boat section, so... Oh, some titties grant stat bonuses. That's not what that says. Alright. Yikes. It really is just going to be that kind of laggy, I guess. Alright. Traps! Be precise with your movements to avoid traps. Yeah. Huh. Oh, wait, I've got some other weird ability going up here. Hydra. Receive the enemy attack at the exact right moment to absorb its power and increase Miri's stamina. Doing this correctly make Miri just like her great ancestor, the Hydra, who also grew more powerful with every enemy's attack. This effect will disappear if Hot Streak is used. Is this Hot Streak? I don't think I have whatever the hell Hot Streak is. Alright, we're going to test this out on this group of gnolls here and see if... I think I might have activated it just there. I'm not certain though. Huh. Okay, that seems like it's going to combo into something a little further down the line here. I wonder if my table is too smooth for this mouse. Alright, so we're gonna kick some spiders here. Oh, they set off the trap. I have discovered the title, not earned it. Okay. I don't know if these little spiders count towards the count or not. Alright, so here we are. Let's see what happens here. Come on, sir. What do you got? Nope. Hold on. Like, there's a little light that shows up there. How do I know if I've activated the ability or not? Okay, so we got some Spirit Remnant and some of that Life Air and Crystal. Now the cool thing is these, you attain these early, and they actually have uses early, but they're also very useful later. Oh, I can't take that with me. Shabai. So Hydra disappeared, or did it? Was it just telling me that it's available? I'm not entirely certain. I've never used this character before. So we'll try it. Whoops. We'll try it on this. No, I'm not going to try it on these spiders because we're going to kick these spiders. Try and spear that, because there's a title, I believe, for that. Oops, missed. Oh, no, got him. Cool. Cool. That was the thing. Alright, what do we got? We got wormy guys. A really cool looking ability. Alright, wait. Well, let's see. Okay, so I did it correctly there. Hold on. Oops, killed it. Whoops, killed it. This isn't the boss room, so we can attack it here. Now, if I just go into this full attack mode, Wait a second. What the fuck? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does she just kind of continue? Hot streak. I'm somewhat confused. I absorb its power. It increases my stamina. Let's use some stamina. Come on. That's a cool ability and all. Huh. I don't know what hot streak is. Ding ding ding. Wow. Alright, so 7 items from that. Wow. Damn it. Myself. My beard caught it. Fine sewing kits and metal solvent. That's all stuff that comes into play later. I mean, it has a few uses now, but you used to use that when you take to the blacksmith or Clodagh to make the armors. Not really sure why they changed it, but they have. So, close that. Excuse me. Alright, I'm back. I've brought the captain with me. Everyone holding up okay? Captain, it's great to have you back. Do you remember Evtibal? Ah, you're the one who went up the bell tower. I'm Aiden, captain of the Crimson Blades. Captain, urgent news. Evtibal investigated the perilous ruins and the Gnolls attacked. Evtibal? Fought with the Gnolls in the perilous ruins? Yes, sir. Also, Kirsty confirmed to Evtibal that the symbol on the Gnoll artifact... I'm making fun of my own name. Well, just because they wouldn't let me put a space in it. That the symbol on the Gnoll artifact is indeed a Fomorian emblem. However, we can't be certain when this necklace was made. Maybe it was produced back when Gnolls were still Fomors. But on the other hand, it could have been produced recently. So the Gnolls must be related to the Fomors. Were you not just listening to what she said? Not good. We can't afford to antagonize them in any way until we find out what's really going on. Merrick, tell the Blades the perilous ruins are off limits for now. Time for Gallagher to be a dipshit. Will do, Captain. Too late, Cap. Someone's already messed things up. What are you talking about, Gallagher? That rookie over there took a special assignment from that cold-hearted army wench. We're gonna be knee-deep in angry Gnolls in no time.
After all, we're the Crimson Blades. The Royal Army has no command over us. How could you? Just because you saved the day at the bell tower, you think you can ruin our reputation? Merrick. What did that woman from the Royal Army say? Did she try to buy you off with a cozy bunk in Rochester? Merrick, enough. If you're just using us as a stepping stone to these royal dogs, get the hell out! Merrick, calm down. But Captain, while it's not acceptable to engage in an operation without a superior's approval, he throws you a pointed look. It's also not acceptable to lose your head. You are addressing a subordinate. Merrick, a comrade. Uh-oh. Are we communists? Do not forget your decorum. Go outside and get some air. Yes, Captain. Smash. End. He's not usually like this. The Royal Army's presence just has him a bit riled up. I'll talk to him when he's calmed down. Right now I need you to make a... I need time to make a plan. Jesus Christ. Go get a hot meal at the inn and take some rest. Take some rest. Is that how that... Huh. I'll send word when I need you. Do you... I mean, you take a rest. Huh. That's weird. Weird sentence. Da, 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 da. Let's see what we got for items. Some stuff. Materials. That's fine. And some healing potions. This is weird. She's got a lot of extra run in her. Stop. We're going quite a few feet further. Not that it's not. It's just different. Alright, so you can go in here. Ah, hello, Eftable. I just got back from the temple. If I knew you were coming back so early, I would have cooked. Ugh. Hello, Eftable. Do you mind if I join the two of you? But of course, visitors are always welcome. But do you need some help? You look lost. Just looking for my balls. It's Gwyn. She's so furious. I can barely stand to face her. But I have nowhere else to go. Is Gwyn the blonde woman in the Royal Army? Yes, ma'am. Teve laughed slightly. I met her earlier. I have a hunch she's not mad at you at all. Do you really think so? Most definitely. Though I think you'd best go find her before she changes her mind. I'll go back to her immediately. Thank you, Teve. Thank you, Ezra. See you later. God, I hate him. I'm sure he's worrying over nothing. When I was at the temple, a woman soldier approached me to see if I had a cadet. Are you alright? You look even worse than that cadet. Why? You explain what happened. I see. If I may, I want to apologize on behalf of Merrick. You see, Merrick desperately wanted to join the Royal Army, but he didn't get in, because he's a loser. Now he despises... Wow, what the fuck was with that loading? Despises them. Funny, huh? Nah, not really. It's been a few years since Merrick started to hate the Royal Army. Whoa. After all, you would know, but we have a childhood friend named Keegan. This is a picture of him. He looks like a douche nozzle. Note for later. He's a douche nozzle. Clodagh, Merrick, Keegan, and I were friends. Merrick and Keegan wanted to join the Royal Army. Keegan was the only one to make it, though. Now he travels between Rochester and the capital. I hear he's been promoted to captain. And now Merrick's taking his frustrations out on you. You know what? What happens when I lose focus? You know what always makes me feel better? A nice cup of tea. My friend Bryn makes the most refreshing blend. Have you met him yet? No. He might. mean, you gotta forgive these games. They're translated. This is a Korean game. But this game's been out for many years, and it still gets updates. This character I'm playing as only came out, at least in America, earlier this year, I think. So, there's been, I believe, 8 years that this game... I think this came out in... Oh, no, not 8 years. Is it? Maybe it was 2012, I don't know. It feels older than that. I want to say it was 2010. But you've had all this time to fix weirdness like this, and you just don't bother. There's also a quest that's bugged, not too far into the game here, that can just won't go away. Just won't complete. You can continue the game without it. It's just it's highlighted. You know, like these little dots here on the little mini map. There'll be these dots. And you're like, what the fuck's that? Oh yeah, it's that quest that's broken, even though I have the items required. Britain never leaves his magic laboratory. You won't see him if you don't go there yourself. He might seem cold, but he's actually very kind. He's always there to share a hot cup of tea with me. He'll share one with you too, Evitable. Promise? Awkward. There's nothing to worry about. I'll even write you a letter if it's awkward. Oh, there's something Bryn wanted from me. I'll send it with you to break the ice. Ah, it's a black pouch. Banish worry from your mind. You must try to persevere. Cool. Boop. Whoa. Laggity lag, don't come back. Bam. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, you're new here. Who are you? You introduced yourself? Ah, the new recruit. What business does a mercenary have here? I see. Did Teve send you? You hand him Teve's letter, and he skims it. I was hoping she would come herself, but I guess she wanted to introduce you. She wants me to share tea with you for the delivery. Quite the imposition. But I have learned better than to disappoint Teve on matters of hospitality. She can be quite distracting. Bryn gets up and brings you a cup of tea. An appetizing aroma fills the magic laboratory. Do I really need a picture of what tea looks like? This is a blend of my own design, carefully tailored through years of experimentation. It produces a state of mental stimulation without upsetting the body's natural rhythms. You take a sip and remark on how good it is. Yes, should my magic ever fail, I shall make an excellent tea maker. I never know what to say in these situations. I prefer to keep the company of books and manuscripts. There's magic powder in the pouch you brought. Do you happen to know what it is? What the fuck? What that is? What's that? I abhor the ignorant above all others. There is so much to learn and no excuse not to. I encourage you to read more than never. I encourage you to read more than never. Well, I mean, it is a sentence that does make sense. It's just not one you commonly hear. What is going on with this fucking internet connection or something? It will make you more interesting company. Here, I will help you along your path to enlightenment. Let me teach you something new. Alright. Meditation. Magic powder is a powder for children magic, which combined with an elixir, it can... Elixirs? You do. You know what an elixir is, right? You know what that sentence sounds like, right? It's used in strengthened weapons and armor, but it's useless when used alone. Most commonly, we use it to enchant scrolls to activate their effect. Because, like, you don't need to worry about such things yet, but you can find magic powder just about anywhere. Here, take a small sample to experiment with. I would advise against eating it. Bread. Now then, Isabel, I need to return to my research. That means you need to leave. Huh. They could have played up that horn a bit more. It just kind of sounded like a cow moving in the background. That sounded like the Crimson Blade's horn. Whoa. Hurry along now. There must be some heroic feat. Wow, Jesus. God damn. Something. Sort that all out for me. Thanks. So it automatically equipped those items. Wow. Level 95. Eh? Damn. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, the Crimson Blade seem to be preparing for battle. Aiden, fully armored, is barking out orders. Shikard. Take a squad to the western ruins. Selbrim, head to the entrance of the ruins and be ready to support the other units. Merrick isn't here yet? Yes, sir, I just got here. I think the Royal Army is marching to the perilous ruins. Take 2 platoons and investigate. Platoons? Isn't that a lot? How many people's in a platoon? Hey, let's take a look here. How many in a platoon? Thank you. Platoon organizations vary depending on the country and the branch, but typically. Oh, okay. Oh. Huh. 15 to 30, according to the Bing. Or the Wikipedia. Huh. Squads are 4. Oh, the squad is usually... Oh, wait. A team is 4. A squad is usually 2 to 3 fire teams. Huh. Ah, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. What was I doing? Let's go back on the right page here. I think the Royal Army is marching to the Paris ruins. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, sir. Kara, stay at the mercenary Stay at the mercenary outpost and let me know if we get any new information. Yes, Captain. Excellent, Evdebal is here. I have an assignment for you, Evdebal. I need you to go to the perilous ruins before anyone else and clear out any Knoll scouts. Whoa. Lag. Obtain 1 iron ore, so I'll be using the trainees mining bomb. Equipment destroyed. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. And defeat 3 veteran Knolls. I think these are the ones dressed in white. I'm not sure. With regular attacks. So those are all going to be really easy. If the Knoll chieftain finds out that the Royal Army is coming in full force, they will retaliate. You must make sure that the Royal Army finds the ruins empty. Do you understand? This could start a war, and Colin will be right in the middle. We're counting on you to stop it. Hey, rookie, I need to talk to you before you head out. Take care. I'm sorry, I know I wasn't much of a senior to you. But something tells me you'll be just fine. Why did you open my inventory? Alright, let's head out. Oh, because you're giving me potions. I'm like... Cool. Alright, so let's equip the mining bombs. Right click that. Good. What is that? Good. How do I sit down? Okay, that's that. That's a weird one.
Nope. 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 Sitting... Oh. Loses faith, huh? Sitting is necessary when you sit at a campfire, so... Back into the waving hand... Ah! F. Oh, 11. Okay. Cool. Sitting at your little campfires has a few benefits. I believe it increases regeneration of health, stamina, boosts your attack and magic attack, possibly your defense, and it restores wear on items, or at least it gives you the ability to use an armorer's kit to restore the durability of items. Oh no, I forgot to, defeat him with kicks, because I'm a dummy. Whoa, hey. Alright. So, let's go into there. Now, aside from some frame rate issues that I'm having here, and I'm fairly certain that's just because I'm also streaming, and it's rendering this video as we speak. This game's action-oriented combat is pretty good. Now, these first few levels, the Perilous Ruins, aren't exactly the most interesting. They used to be a lot more when your power level was lower. All of this used to feel a little better, a little more rewarding for the challenge. But like I said, this game's been out a long time, and they've changed it a lot, and I think a lot of it was to try and get people to reach the end game a little more quickly. So I believe that's a... So that didn't trigger the Hydra ability. But I think a lot of it was just to try and get people to the higher levels more quickly, because a lot of MMOs, which I wouldn't even call this an MMO, but a lot of the online games seem to believe that it's important that you reach the final tiers, because that's where all the the end game content is, and the journey is really part of the fun, which is why, like, if I were ever to play an MMO, I would never do this thing where you pay to start at level 90, because you're just handicapping yourself by not learning. Ah! So that did a thing. What exactly does Hydra do, though? I can't bring up the skills menu, can I? Can I? I thought it was K. Loading emote window. No. Oh yeah, you can pay for emotes. No, it's not N. No. J. No. K. L. I cannot use objects here. Cool. Alright. I don't know the shortcut button, but whatever. Boop. Alright. Bam! Ow. Yep. See if I can... Oh. recognizing the attack patterns of a glowing ball is kinda difficult. Play enough and you learn it though. Hey guys! Kill more of you guys with regular attacks. Alright. This is cool. Smash! I'll break the tower you're in, sir. Did I run all the way over there? Is there one of these things? So you do want to smash these, just because they might have spirit remnants or crystals of various natures, and those will come into play later. You can use them to make potions in a more immediate context, but later on they're used for crafting. Eventually you pick up you get to learn one skill, I think, as well as you get one skill as well as perhaps cooking. I don't know what it is with these foreign games and having cooking as a skill, but needless to say, I never invested in it, so I don't know what the benefits are or how difficult it might be. Let's see. Nothing behind me. Now the last time I played this, this shocked me. This used to be a different location. It's much cooler now, which is why I looked behind me, because there used to sometimes be one of those pots up there. But am I just letting that thing levitate somehow? That's interesting. Huh. But this is definitely a cooler environment than it was before. I'm just gonna try that. This. Cool. We're gonna just... Oops, I didn't mean to use that on him. I need to use the regular attack to get the, there we go. Oh, no. There we go. Woo. Kick one into the other. It's kind of nice. Just lay there. I was pretty certain I had, killed enough of them with regular attacks, but it wasn't. Didn't recall seeing the, heads up. Smash! Hey, how's it going, guy? What do you got? I'm not really sure what's going on. Turn around. This frame rate's going piss poor. Like I said, I think that's mostly because I'm just streaming. Okay, so I don't take damage if I do that at the right time. Okay, okay. Just testing it out. Yeah. Cool. So there's not so much of a block or a active parry ability so much as just a well-timed attack cancels damage. That's fine. Whoa. It's stuff like that that you gotta test out on these lower levels to learn what your abilities are, what your character's specific traits are. And to start stringing together abilities or moves that will be useful later on for, you know, when stuff actually starts to get more difficult. So, ooh, excuse me. Oh. Yikes. Cool. So. I'm sorry. We made a mistake. Sorry doesn't cut it. Do you know how many men we lost? Show some respect, Merrick. The Royal Army suffered heavy losses. We're all mourning our comrades. You don't really see any of this, so it's kind of up in the air. Did they lose a lot of people? I don't know. Right now, we need to focus on what comes next. The Gnolls will retaliate, and they will not be kind. Yes, sir. Captain, it's an emergency. Gallagher, report. The Gnolls are mobilizing. A giant Gnoll with red fur is leading them. Advance? Are you sure? Yes, sir. Fully armed Gnoll battalion is assembled at the ruins. Armed Gnolls. Are they really thinking of all-out war? Gwyn, tell me about that... about the one that attacked the Royal Army. Did it have red fur? No. Could it be the Gnoll King? I don't believe so. According to Kirsty, the Gnoll King has black fur. We have no choice. The Gnoll race is to be considered our mortal enemy from this day forward. So... Ooh. Sir, is that okay? Weren't we neutral with the Gnolls? The Gnolls were originally Fomors. They parted ways, but the possibility of return was always there. After the attack on the bell tower, the Fomor emblem, and now the 100-strong army? What more is there to think? We must strike first, before they can. Gallagher, you lead. Merrick! Sir? Gather the blades. Make sure all the ships are loaded and ready. Yes, sir. And Evzabel, I want you to be at the lead. Head to the perilous ruins right away. The battle won't be easy, so take a spear with you. Just one. It will be very useful. It can instantly incapacitate enemies made of light. Like wisps. You can take only one secondary weapon, so think carefully. Yeah. So when Aiden finishes talking, he yells, "Command of the Crimson Blaze, everyone prepare to move out." Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Check my character growth bullshit. Alright, so this is just going to give me a boatload of experience, and it's... like, really? Do I need that? Not really. This is going to give me the permanent storage chest expansion ticket. Oh, that bright light. I'm actually not going to accept the experience, just because I'm a douche. Alright, so this is slightly better. I don't want to equip it until I'm outside to see what the visual change is. Alright, so the full-scale battle we wanted to prevent is happening anyway. This won't be easy. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Oh, that's a Mortal Kombat song. Huh. Prepare yourself. Johnny Cage is not afraid to die. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh. I don't know where that came from. Alright, so let's see this Knoll Chieftain Dragonspire. Mercenary Grade Dragonspine. +3 Knoll Chieftain Dragonspine. This game does have a bit of the numbers inflation stuff that I'm not too fond of. Like, look at that attack difference. I don't know what that means. How that translates into actual damage percentages or anything. Which is why I don't really worry about the little bonuses that you get. Ooh. I kind of like the other one better. This one's a little, I don't know. Straight edge. But we're gonna use this. Would you like to use this? Yes, yes I would. Which one do you want to increase? Oh, let's make it that one. Yeah. Cool. So, for free, you get one permanent expansion. Slightly different color. Ooh, you could have all this space. Where is my skills button? V. Oh. Alright. Let's go to combat here. We're at combat. Varying attacks. It works when Miri attacks at precisely the right moment. Okay, so you'll be granted the Hydra effect. What is Hydra effect? Fiery Assault. Hydra effect. Huh. Okay. I guess it's just a like a state, a trigger state. From that, you can probably use those. Something about the fiery breath thing. I saw flame breath. Oh, it's made to build up the first 8 stages. Okay, so. Consuming flame breath. So you can use additional controls to follow Dragon Spine's trajectory. After that, you have the option of consuming flame breath to continue with fiery attacks. Dodge while moving, and then right click. Huh. So flame breath must be like a meter that you build up over time. This is me just trying to deduce things from item descriptions without knowing it. Yeah, we're gonna absolutely train for free. And we'll use 30. Oh. Cool. We'll take that. going to save those for a little later as well, just to see if I ever actually need them at some point. Because right now, I've got 360 out of a possible 50,000. Interesting. So, I can... What? Oh, I'll learn that after this mission. After I raise this to D, then I get this. And after I reach rank 10, whoa, I'll get that. So, I can get that for free, which unlocks this. Stamina Mastery. Yes, it's free. That requires 120. I think it's just, yeah, so you can't be knocked down. Well, you can, but it's quote-unquote harder. Press the dodge key when knocked down to roll and get up quickly. You won't receive any damage if you roll and get up at rank 9 in PvP. Oh yeah, I forgot PvP was introduced in this game. Wow, I've never played the PvP. That's free, so we'll do it. And this one is just fine. Hopefully, if I'm doing well with this character, it'll be a good while before I have to use any potions. Depending on how stupid I want to be. Like that last fight, I just was kind of standing around waiting for things to hit me. And, yeah, I could have died, but I don't really know if there's much of a penalty for death in this game. It's been a while. So I got another one. Alright. That's bright. Reach Hot Streak. Okay, so Hot Streak is an ability. Oh, we can get those for free. Yep. Yes, please. And that'll increase the... Yeah. Allows you to equip, higher ranked versions of the weapons. So we'll go ahead and take that. Obviously. I'm going to step over here. Hot Streak. Here we go. Increases invincibility duration by 0.02 second during skill activation. Increases invincibility. Okay. So... Right. Okay. And this... Weird. Let's see here. Increased damage by 10%. Increases your chance of knocking down opponents by 2%. Blazing Spine is a ranged attack that uses fire. Is this the... This is that one that I have in Z. Yeah. Okay. Coiled Strike. Right click once. Huh. Coiled Strike is a skill that lets you dash forward with Dragon Spine Edge braced in front of you. Additional controls allow you to use a chain attack. Oh. Using the skill while sprinting allows an even swifter attack. Okay, so that's the weird kick the thing forward. Alright, so left click times 3 and 1 right click. Hacking spine throw lets Miri advance forward with many slashes before a final deadly hurl of Dragonspire. You have the option of consuming Flame Breath to continue attacking with Fiery Chain Swing. So I have not unlocked further right attacks with this. Streak, parrying, Ravaging Claw. Left, left, right. Press this. Are there videos? Oh, there are. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Let's check out this one. See if it shows the multitude of attacks. Okay. 2, 3. Slash. Okay, so it's not going to show you the fiery whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick. That's cool. You can continue attacking with Spine Throw. Shbam. What? Wait. Uh-oh. What's Hot Streak? Oh, Hot Streak is just the dodge itself. Okay. What is Coiled Strike? So it's just the running one. Okay. Okay. Tail Impale. What? Right or left, right. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just scratching my back. Cool. So, are there other free things? That's 120. Meditation just gives you AP every so often. Every however much this time is. Raising the rank of it reduces that time, I believe. By small amounts. Yeah, by 180 seconds from the initial value. So, this used to be a skill that worked way back in the day. Used to be a skill that worked even while you were offline. You'd, go off to work and come back, and it would be filling a much smaller bank of potential AP, as I recall. There was a separate skill, perhaps, for increasing this size. But I'm not recalling. Might be incorrect. I'm not sure. Input. There we go. So. Yes. I believe I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the day. Just because I'm a little tired, and it is quite early. Alright. So, I think this was a successful test of the new mic. Or, not the new mic, but the new setup. And hopefully it'll be a little better in the future. I'll have to listen back to it, see how it sounds, see if it looks bad on the capture, as bad on the capture as it does on my screen. I have a 4K monitor, but to capture the footage, I had to
hook up the Elgato capture device, which has a maximum resolution of 1080. So the resolution is way down from what I'm, used to. So it looks a little clunky to me. Maybe it looks alright. I mean, this is still an older game, so it always does have a little bit of jaggedness to it. But that, and see if I can do something about performance, frame rate wise. Although a lot of this does feel like lag, where the server's not giving me the information quite fast enough. Which, I mean, because I'm streaming, it's sending out information and receiving it, and I'm sending out video. So could be bogging it down. But I think this was fairly successful. Hopefully watching the footage back will confirm that. So thank you for joining me, and have a good evening. Oh, I actually have to bring up the mouse in order to leave the screen. Alright, have a good evening.